Welcome, y'all.
Hey!
Happy holidays, everybody.
Twin Reactors Gaming here with I know it's
blatantly obvious.
Not the most Christmassy thing, but we wanted to get you guys some more sports content if we on our channel, and why not for the Christmas season, ice hockey. It's beloved in both the United States and Canada, and this game was, of course, big in '98. I don't think it was not only a release for the Nintendo 64. I think it got released for maybe the PS1, Atari.
I believe there was an arcade cabinet.
Yeah, I think there's an
this was
arcade
this was a Midway arcade cabinet.
It's just one of those ones. It's just like, they would be screwing up their market if they only released on the Nintendo 64.
Oh, of course.
They could have. There's so much more profitability releasing it on those other consoles or gaming mediums.
Well, it's actually funny because our older brother actually mentioned when I first got this game that he was going to be able to beat me on arcade mode, which you see I'm on right now.
Yes.
He said that he would be able to whip me no matter what. I'm like, okay, well, how about simulation? And he's just like, you mean the normal way it's played? And I'm like, yeah. He's just like, you're not playing it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And boy, did I learn. This game is not about the rules. It's not about fairness. It's literally about just beating the crap out of somebody. Like, mercilessly.
Look at those low-res pictures.
I know.
Yeah, they had to be because of the memory confinements of the Nintendo 64 back then. But I'll tell you what, it's just funny as fuck looking at these things. Look at Ticketchuck. His eyes are all blurry.
Yeah. I mean, just think, these were these were cameras back in our day.
Yeah.
Alright, so, our first match, I picked the Rangers.
I wouldn't say that the actual picture itself is a bad picture. It's just here they had to make it insanely low res to fit the memory confinements. I'm sure the picture itself looks fine if it was enlarged somewhere else, but it just can't show it on this game.
I agree, because they do something similar at the ending credits of Cruisin' USA.
Yes.
If you recall.
With Matt Booty.
Matt Booty.
Matt Booty.
Good old Matt Booty.
We'll show everybody some Matt Booty later.
And Mr. E.
Ah.
Oh yeah, Mr. E.
Mr. E.
Can't forget Mr. E.
Alright.
That reminds me of that one person that
Rangers.
Saltoma. Mr. K. She calls him Mr. K.
Yeah.
All the time when you said Mr. E. And he's like this just shady guy who just gives kids drugged candy and other weird shit. But he's just like,
You want a
"Here."
lollipop covered in Novocaine?
Lollipop covered in Novocaine, which sounds terrible, first of all.
Yeah.
Because I fucking hate that anything that numbs out my nerves. One of the worst things to me is having a numb mouth after
Bam!
this, and then I can't talk and I'm drooling everywhere. I hate that.
One down.
That's the most annoying shit ever. Nice.
Ow. Bastard.
So, tell us a little bit about the team you're playing, Dave.
So, this is the New York Rangers. They are led by center Wayne Gretzky, also known as the Great One. I am not the most well-versed on his story, but, I mean, they gave him the most jacked stats in the game.
Yeah, it was like playing that one NES game with who in the back in the day. There's this one in NES football. If you played this one character, he had better stats than anybody else. He could not be caught. No one, literally no one can take him down.
Let me guess, Brett Favre.
I don't think it's Brett.
Reggie Bush.
Brett Favre!
Yeah, it was in a Family Guy episode, and Family Guy in Cleveland or Quagmire getting pissed. He's
I remember that.
because they're playing video games to make to decide something.
Oh.
It's whoever beats
right.
me in a game of NES football wins or some shit like that.
That's no fair. Bo Jackson's too fast. Guys, do we want Cleveland back or don't? Oh, here we go.
Right. Which, I hate when people do that. Just not gonna lie.
Would settle what matters between video games.
from a video game. No, consider or try to do anything besides something serious with a video game.
I don't know,
Like,
I've done that quite a bit.
okay, well, let me put it to you into this perspective. Me and a friend went over to a party once when we were younger, and this person at the party was sitting at the video games, just playing. He had like this inverted controller or something for Mortal Kombat.
One of them, those like arcade gamepad things.
Yes, for Mortal Kombat.
These are fucking like
Now-
sweaty.
now get-
Although I feel like I'd be one of those people to own one of those because I love 1v1 fighter games. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm sorry that you're having this conversation with someone that you hate so much. But anyway.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So what happened was that he ended up saying, like, the first thing he said out of his mouth when we walked in the door was, "Do you want to bet $1 on a game of Mortal Kombat?
Fuck that.
I'll give you $100 if you win." It's like, no, I don't want to lose $1.
Yeah. It's like playing a game in against. He's basically just house always wins. Basically, it's casino laws.
Yeah,
there.
casino rules.
Casino rules. Like I'm so good that you'll basically lose.
Isn't this
So
like?
if you do get lucky and beat me, I'm gonna give you $100, but I'll probably find out how you beat me, and then I'm gonna just like make sure that I don't get beaten that way again. Yeah.
Seki, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that racketeering?
What happened?
Pretty much making the bets, hedging the bets in your favor and swindling people out of money. The guy asked if I was willing to bet $1 on a Mortal Kombat game, and he would pay me $100.
Yeah, you told me about this story. I forgot about that shit.
Yes, this guy. Is that like what is that?
Let's see. Racketeer, definition of racketeering, one who obtains money by an illegal enterprise, usually involving intimidation. So I guess that could have been kind of interpreted as that.
Yeah, because like, he was just like, you'll get $100 if you beat me in Mortal Kombat, but more than likely you will lose $1.
And it's like, well, good for you, fuck. Like, so it's, I mean,
extortion?
That's more like,
no,
not really extortion, more like, fuck, I just had the word, shit. God, I'm blanking, I'm sorry.
It's cool. I was just curious, because it's like, it seems sleazy.
Oh, it's sleazy shit. Hustle, that's what it is.
Oh, it's a hustle.
Hustling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to think of it, and I blanked out, and I thought I did the Drake and Josh episode.
Ah.
You know, where he gets Josh to play pool for him and beats him
right.
up.
Right. That's right. A ringer, if you will.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, I guess he was a little bit more truthful with you than Drake was with all the other people. But,
sharking, though.
Yeah, but he was basically saying, yeah, you're going to lose if you play me because I love this game so fucking much, and I'm going to beat you. And it's like, basically, like...
Kind of like what I'm doing in this game.
Do you want to give me money to see how good I am? Basically, it's like fuck you. That's basically when you said that shit. That was when I was like, fuck you.
Right.
Like,
hey, Seki.
Right.
50 cents.
Yep.
50 cents. I'll give you $20.
Stop.
This game, right now.
Shut. No one can beat you at this in this household.
Stop with an A and an H.
And a
Stop!
W. And a W. Stop.
Did you just see that? The goalie for the Islanders just knocked the puck. Nobody caught it. And then my goalie got it.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
That's hilarious.
It just went across. Oh, God.
Alright, so, if you guys could give me a second, I'll read some stuff about Wayne Gretzky.
Sure.
Alright.
Because I do have the stats page.
A lot of stuff you may already know about him. Other people that are watching this, but also, so a lot of these might be obvious things, but this stuff also might be more minute or esoteric information that you might like to know. So, he was, of course, nicknamed the Great One. I think you said that earlier.
Yes, sir.
He retired in 1999
Yes, he did.
at the age of 38.
He also became the head coach for the Coyotes,
He did
Phoenix.
say he was a former head coach, I think.
Phoenix Coyotes.
When I was reading about him earlier. He has played for
I think he's played
4
for Calgary.
different teams.
Calgary, I think, is one.
He played for 4 different teams. It says Indianapolis Racers, Edmonton Oilers, Los Angeles Kings, St. Louis Blues, and New York Rangers. Coached for the Phoenix Coyotes.
Really, he was part of the Blues too.
Let me look into it.
The St. Louis Blues?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the end of the game. The Islanders 3.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The players of the game.
I'm gonna read into it before and let you guys commentate for a little while, but I'll tell you right now that I do remember reading a lot about him because I got interested into a little rabbit hole in it a while back when you guys might have been playing this game. And I read that one of the things that made him as good as he was is his dad. It was like he was like the eyes, man. This guy knew. Even though he didn't have the body himself,
He had good talent.
He knew what good hockey was, and he drilled it into his son. And you know how a lot of times that can be a bad thing, you know, like a parent like pressuring their son to do something they don't want to do. It just so happened that Gretzky fucking loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Gretzky ate that shit up. Like, he's like, I'm gonna be the fucking best or whatever.
Right.
And
I am going to be
basically-
the great one.
And that's what happened, man. It's like it's awesome. Like his dad kind of made him who he was, and I'm sure like in like tons of writers and like ex-players and all kinds of stuff like basically say that like, yeah, that's why he's called the Great One. He has unanimously been voted like so many times as like the best player to have ever played in the NHL.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
folks, I'm cheating. Shut up. All right. So we've got to win. Then on Sunday, we are going to the Kings. No, they're coming here.
Okay, so yeah, he played for the Indianapolis Racers briefly when he signed with them, but then got traded to the Edmonton Oilers from there.
The Racers, is that even a team anymore? Did they
I don't
turn into
think
something
so.
else?
It was like when the WHA folded, the Oilers joined the NHL, where he established many scoring records and led his team to 4 Stanley Cup championships. Gretzky's trade to the Los Angeles Kings on August 9th,
The Kings.
1988 had an immediate impact on that team's performance, ultimately leading them to the 1993 Stanley Cup Finals. And he is credited with popularizing hockey in California.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Gretzky played briefly for the St. Louis Blues before finishing his career with the New York Rangers, which we know because he played this game. It was
And it's just,
98.
he's the only one I haven't traded.
Why would the fuck would you trade him?
Why would you?
Gretzky captured 9 Hart trophies as the most valuable player. 10 Art Ross trophies for most points in a season. 2 Conn Smythe trophies, if I'm reading that correct, or Smith, as playoff MVP, and 5 Lester B. Pearson Awards, now called the Ted Lindsay Award, for most outstanding player as judged by his peers. He led the league in goal scoring 5 times and assists 16 times. He also won the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy for sportsmanship and performance 5 times, and often spoke out against fighting and hockey, which I know you don't really do in this game, but you know, we're not, it's neither here nor there. This is a video game, this is real life that I'm talking about here. You know? Who you fighting now? I mean,
The LA Kings.
The LA Kings.
No, it's funny how you just mentioned that.
I wasn't paying attention to that at all when I was reading, obviously, because I was reading, but...
He stops it. The puck's on fire. It's a blast. Rebound.
After his retirement, this is interesting, after his retirement in 1999, Gretzky was immediately inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame, making him the most recent player to have the waiting period waived.
Wow.
It's like, okay, you're so good, like, we're not, like, fuck that waiting period.
Yeah.
You're getting a fucking medal. Dude, hey, Susan, did you get this guy a medal yet? Get him another fucking medal. I'm so sorry, Mr. Gretzky. Your medal is on the way.
And in fact, you know what? We're going to give you a trophy as well. And we're going to give you a second trophy on top of the trophy.
And a Fudgy the Whale.
Because who doesn't love Fudgy the Whale?
And that's all for the first period. The Kings 1. The Rangers 4.
Gretzky's first pair of skates at the Hockey Hall of Fame worn when he was 3 years old.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. They look old as shit.
Yeah.
The metal on them look like it's looking like it's
rusted out.
Seen better days, yeah. No, not really rusty. It looks like it's just like you know when metal stuff gets green, it oxidizes, right? Yeah.
Tarnish.
Tarnished. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
We'll show the picture here.
He loses the puck.
Uppercut, 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 uppercut. Now say you're sorry.
I'm sorry!
Yeah, the WHA was the World Hockey Association, and
Yep.
that folded, I guess, and then got absorbed into the NHL at one point, as many sports things that we watch and enjoy today did back in the day with the NFL and AFL, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
And here's the faceoff.
It kept its name in the conference, the American Football Conference, you know. But AFC now. Power shot.
Bombs away.
I've always thought that that hockey goalie gear looked pretty fucking cool. It goes hard. Like you look like you're just in the zone, ready to be opposite a wall, block some shit, be like. And if someone does go in a fight, you can come in with your fucking club and your big old fucking cushions and just be like, man, fuck you, I got cushions. Like,
Soccer boppers, soccer boppers, sock 'em once and bop 'em twice. Soccer boppers, soccer boppers.
Soccer Boppers. More fun than the pillow fight by Big Time Toys.
Soccer boppers.
Yeah, these pucks are going at how many miles per hour?
oh god, fast as absolute shit, dude.
So yeah, you're gonna need some freaking oven mitts in order to catch these sons of bitches.
20 seconds left. He coughs it up.
Fucker. Smash his face in!
What a shot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. A textbook play. 3, stolen. 2, 1.
Get it out!
Get ready for the third period. The Kings 1. The Rangers
Ugh.
5.
Alright. I think when we wind down this episode, kind of as a treat, I'll show the stats. There's an actual stats page on here for Gretzky.
What a setup. A textbook play. Rebound.
Take it, go. Take it, go.
It's a blast. He deflects it.
You guys want to hear some more interesting stuff?
Sure.
Alright.
Power shot. That was tremendous.
And it's about the WHA.
No
So, by 1978, the World Hockey Association, which had competed with the established NHL since 1972, was struggling.
Oh.
The league, which at one point iced 14 teams, was down to 7 surviving franchises.
Wow.
The WHA had long sought to arrange a merger with the NHL, but was constantly rebuffed by a group of hardline owners in the older league.
Of course.
With the WHA's long-term survival in doubt, Birmingham Bulls owner John F. Bassett believed the only way to gain meaningful leverage over the NHL was to sign as many young and promising superstars as possible. The NHL did not allow the signing of players under age 20, but WHA had no such rules. Bassett saw Gretzky as the most promising young prospect. Several WHA teams courted Gretzky, notably the Bulls and the Indianapolis Pacers.
I broke my back.
And here's the faceoff.
Ultimately, it was Racers owner Nelson Scalvania, who on June 12, 1978, signed 17-year-old Gretzky to a 7-year personal services contract worth $1.75 million. Scalvania opted to have Gretzky sign a personal services contract rather than a standard player contract, in part because by that point it was well known that a majority of NHL owners, if not yet the 3 force required to add new NHL franchises were willing to absorb at least some WHA. While Scalpania knew it was unlikely the Racers would be one of these teams, in part because the WHA insisted that all of its surviving Canadian teams be included. He still hoped to keep the Racers alive long enough to collect compensation from the surviving teams when the WHA dissolved, as well as any funds earned from selling the young star.
Hey, check it out.
Rangers.
These are the standings.
Okay.
So this is the Northeast Conference. Those are the leaders. Pacific, Central, and who's your daddy? All right, let's see. You think we could fit 2 more games? 2 away games in?
No, whatever you feel like, man. You're better at judging the timing of this game.
Yeah, I think we could do 2 more. Then I want to show everybody.
If it goes over 30.
Yeah, my point is I wanted to show off. 45. I wanted to show off that end portion, like I said.
Okay, that's
kind of give everybody the stats page because, I mean, he's very impressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
To those who do not know. Also, these things, passwords. This was before the concept of, well, this game didn't use memory packs. You could save games using memory packs.
It's a scimitar.
Scimitar. Scimitar plus poor PV.
Sounds like you're speaking Portuguese or something. No.
New York.
¿Está correcto or no? I like the away uniform for the Rangers. Just that deep blue.
Yeah, I think that's cool too.
Oh yeah, sick.
Red and blue, the colors of friendship.
And America.
And another save.
Well, that's white, and this should be included in that as well.
Looking to score. Deflected.
You guys white on him.
I do have white.
I didn't, but I was only referring to the red and blue earlier.
The shot. Great block.
Plus the ice is like white.
Yes.
Oh, it's so fun doing that.
All right, some more interesting Gretzky stuff.
Sure.
Gretzky scored his first professional goal against Dave Dryden of the Edmonton Oilers in his 5th game, and his second goal 4 seconds later.
He's facing Edmonton right now too. It's
how
hilarious.
do you even do that? How do you score your first goal and then the second goal 4 seconds later? 4 in-game seconds later?
4 in-game seconds later.
That's crazy.
Literally, he scores it. They go back to the center. See how that person scored?
Yeah.
Then the puck drops.
And then he's just and then he just fucking rogues that shit.
That's amazing.
That's insane.
Literally amazing.
Awesome.
I've done it before. It's not impossible.
Kovalenko.
However, he played only 8 games for Indianapolis. The Racers were losing $40,000 per game. I would like to know how that is.
$40,000 or
$40,000 per game. So they're probably paying out too much to their players. They're not making enough money back in merch and concession costs and ticket sales, and they're probably paying out too much for like marketing. And that's how you lose $40,000, right? It's like
Yeah,
you're
that
not
sounds about
bringing
right.
profit.
yeah.
Okay.
They're spending $40,000 more than they need to.
Okay, focus.
Anyway, either.
8, 7, 6.
Goal!
Scalpania told Gretzky he would be moved, offering him a choice between the Edmonton Oilers and the Winnipeg Jets.
Beautiful save.
Well, he chose the Oilers.
On the advice of his agent, Gretzky picked the Oilers, but the move was not
The
that simple.
Rangers 4.
On November 2nd, Gretzky, goaltender Eddie Mio, and forward Peter Driscoll were put on a private plane, not knowing where they would land and what team they would be joining. Wow, that's weird.
That's
That's
crazy.
fucking weird. Like that doesn't seem professional at all. While in the air, Scalpania worked on the Scalpania offered to play a game of backgammon with Winnipeg owner Michael Gobity.
Backgammon?
Fucking deciding stuff to fucking games.
Oh my god.
I know.
I mean, it's not like backgammon's a bad game. I'm just like surprised to hear that. Like,
Yeah.
I guess he's a backgammon fan.
all right. The stakes being if Gobity won, if I'm saying that name, I'm sorry, he would get Gretzky, and if he lost, he had to give Scalbania a share of the Jets. Gobity turned down the proposal, and the players landed in Edmonton. Mio paid the $4,000 bill for the flight. Oh wow.
Scalbania sold Gretzky, Mio, and Driscoll to Oilers owner Peter Pocklington. These names are insane.
Oh yeah, all hockey names are just weird.
A former business partner. Although the announced price was $850,000 Pocklington paid $700,000
Wow.
The money was not enough to keep the racers alive. They folded that December.
No wonder they don't exist anymore.
Oh,
does it say
fucking settle debts and shit with fucking backgammon? Not sure if he was actually doing that, but I bet he's like high stakes backgammon. I bet $65,000 would be backgammon. I don't know the rules.
And if I win, I get Wayne Gretzky.
Does it say that? So they just like cease to exist, or did another city buy out the team's rights, or?
You mean the
Racers?
The racers. It did not say that.
I was just curious.
They on December. Let me see if I can read a little bit ahead and figure that out.
Whew. Man, Edmonton is not making it easy.
I believe it.
Just like the story. Y'all some bitches.
Bitches.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that, but this is rather interesting. On Gretzky's 18th birthday, January 26, 1979, Pocklington signed him to a 10-year personal services contract. The longest in hockey history at the time, worth 3 million Canadian, I think is the same, with options for 10 more years. Gretzky finished third in the league in scoring at 110 points behind Robbie Ford, if I'm reading that right, and Real Clapier. God fucking damn, I'm gonna have a stroke on this shit. Gretzky captured the Lou Kaplan Trophy as Rookie of the Year and helped the Oilers to first place in the league. By the end of the regular season, the signings of Gretzky and other young stars, in addition to other factors, had compelled enough of the hardline NHL owners to change their positions. And an agreement recognizes the 1979 expansion by the NHL was finalized. Under the agreement, the WHA agreed to fold after the 1979 season with the Oilers and 3 other teams, the Hartford New England Whalers, the Quebec Nordiques, and the Winnipeg Jets, joining the older league as expansion franchises.
Oh wow.
The Oilers, like the other 3 teams, were to be allowed to protect 2 goaltenders and 2 skaters from being claimed by the established NHL teams in the 1979 NHL expansion.
Just hold it out.
How? The NHL also lowered its minimum age, ensuring players such as Gretzky would not need to return to the junior level, because of course they wanted to make fucking money off of that.
Of course.
Fountain of that fountain of oil, that thing pooping out money everywhere.
Yeah. Fair.
So I'm still tied with the Devils.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Hey, they just need to lose.
Fuck
Now
New Jersey.
Now we got
Sorry.
Calgary.
With the Oilers did move to NHL after that when they got absorbed. And then he played for them.
New York versus Calgary.
I was almost positive you played for Calgary. Fair enough.
Like the Calgary Flames.
Yeah.
I can look into it, but I'm not seeing it.
I'm just.
Might be living in some kind of fucking Mandela effect.
Oh God. Let's not.
Where they used to, and now we don't.
You saying you thought Gretzky played for the Calgary Flame?
I did.
I think what we did when we played one time when we were fucking up the teams, we took some players from the Calgary Flame. And
No, this was something I remember. I'll show you after this match.
Okay.
And also this passcode that we just had is going to be the one that we're going to be using. to continue. Because, folks, I will be continuing this. I've never completely beat a full season of this, and I'd like to see what it's like. I'd like to actually go into the Stanley Cup tournament stuff.
I mean,
there's a playoff. There's like a playoff version that just has the brackets, but I've never I've never had the patience because you always have to remember your save files.
I'm sure it gets increasingly harder too.
Oh, does it ever?
Because that's like the thing. You and I talked about that with Midway. Like things just seem to change difficulty on you.
Yeah,
there's definitely a CPU that does that shit.
Yeah, like I put it on very easy, and this is not very easy.
Yeah,
it's more like normal.
It's like, no, you gotta get better. You said very easy, like you sucked, but you don't suck.
We're gonna readjust that to very hard, because fuck you. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
3-2.
Yeah.
No, bitch.
Alright, Max Legren. You get yours.
And that's all for the first period. The Flames, 2.
Oof.
The Rangers.
I am not comfortable with a 1-point spread. It's like in football, man.
Fair.
You're one down up.
Looking to score. Deflected.
The Gretzky rule.
Oh, what is this?
In June 1985, as part of a package of 5 rule changes to be implemented for the 1985-86 season, the NHL Board of Governors decided to introduce offsetting penalties, where neither team lost a man when coincidental penalties were called.
Huh!
The effect of calling offsetting penalties was felt immediately in the NHL because during the early 1980s, when the Gretzky-era Oilers entered a 4-on-4 on 3-on-3 situation with an opponent, they frequently used the space on the ice to score 1 or more goals. A few days later, during a press conference the day after being awarded the Hart Memorial Trophy, Gretzky criticized the NHL for punishing teams and players who previously benefited. The rule change became known as the Gretzky rule. The rule was reversed for the 1992-93 season, by which time a majority of the players from the all-time powerhouse Edmonton Oilers, the 1984-85 Oilers team, one of the most directly impacted by the June 1985 rule change, was later voted the greatest NHL team ever as part of the NHL's centennial celebrations. Had changed teams or retired from.
Oh, wow.
Sorry about all that. That was a very long. There was parentheses. It sounded like a run-on sentence, but essentially, pretty much most of the people on the Oilers had left, and it made it so that at least for that season, that they didn't have to have that rule. You know, but maybe they re-implemented it.
True.
Wow, what a shot. That was tremendous.
Yeah, because the whole point of it is the concept of the power play. Having a 5-person team versus a 4-person team because of the penalty. Having offset penalties doesn't make much sense.
4. He goes down. 2. Well, he really clapped it. Great block. Get ready for the third period. The Flames.
Damn, that was crazy.
I know. I knocked him. The puck slid right to my other guy, and I was like, "Please hit it."
It's like when a fly fucking bounces around the room and my fucking eyes just start darting around with it. I'm assuming I've never was diagnosed, but I'm assuming I have ADHD. But neither here nor there. That's what it felt like.
It's like watching a ping pong match.
Oh yeah, exactly. Now imagine if it was like a glow-in-the-dark ball at a rave. That would be like that's kind of what it feels like with this stupid rainbow. Oh my god! Fire! 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 City Hall is burning. Oh wait, I'll put it out.
Oh Christ! Yeah, congratulations! You guys scored 5 goals.
Looking to score. Rejected. Oh, he took a shot. Up there, storming.
Oh.
Do.
Tutu la 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 la.
La.
La! La!
All right, McGinnis. That sounds like someone saying, "Go get me Guinness. Go get me a Guinness. Go get me Guinness." It's time. It's drinking time.
No doubt about that one.
Please drink
Oh wait, there's no alcohol in
responsibly.
a Guinness, isn't there?
Guinness is definitely out.
Yeah, Dennis, Guinness. Oh yeah.
Well, what the fuck am I thinking?
It's a
O'Doul's.
Dark, it's a
Oh.
yeah, it's a dark.
You're thinking O'Doul's non-alcoholic.
Okay, my bad.
It's a dark porter type beer. Almost is it, David? Is it
Yeah.
Maybe not a porter, because I think porter might be like usually notes of winter, but it's definitely a dark brew, and it'll knock you on your ass, and it'll put some fucking hair on your chest, bro. That shit.
I've had a porter.
Wrong.
Never
Well,
had
I'm just
it.
saying a Guinness in general, bro.
no.
God damn, I don't enjoy it at all, and I'm Irish, bro. I'm
9 to
half
7.
9 to 7.
9, 8.
Irish. You know what's awesome about Spanish and Ireland?
98.
Ha!
You know what's awesome about Spanish and Ireland, guys?
What?
What?
I think in Spanish it's called Ireland. It's called Islandis.
4. Another sensational shot.
Islandis.
What a shot. That's the end of the game.
Oh,
9, 8.
thank you for not putting us into overtime, you demon from hell. You know, on that,
Irlanda.
I'm just gonna take the win.
Irlanda.
I get you.
I'm gonna take the win. I got. Oh, I wanted to see that.
Law.
Yeah. Well, I'm still undefeated, so it doesn't matter. But, oh, got it.
What?
Quick game.
Okay. Did you
Yes.
remember the code or?
We have it recorded.
Oh, that's fair. I'm sorry. I didn't even think
That's
about that.
the end of the game.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're gonna do here is where is it? Records. Wayne Gretzky's records.
Oh shit.
Check it. X.
I'm sorry, what's that?
These are his stats.
6 foot. Yeah, I read that earlier. And weight 170. That's yeah.
Damn, he's as tall as me. Dude,
Yeah.
170?
Yeah.
God damn.
The dude is lightning.
Well, that's how he was so fast, and like you had to.
I was thinking, like, and he would bash the shit out of people too.
He
Uh-huh.
wouldn't bash people. He actually was against fighting it, from what I read. But like the thing was, is he would.
I thought he would run into people.
He would find these pockets, right?
Okay.
And essentially make the NHL a team game rather than it just being your best puck handler against someone else's best puck handler.
Gotcha,
You know?
gotcha.
It was awesome.
Well, he changed the game.
I mean, yeah, you got your stats. I have no idea what any of this means. I mean,
Goal points.
goal points, goals, attempts, and TP, PIM. I don't know what either of those mean.
Point. Yeah.
But yeah, like, you see the 78, 79, they played for Indianapolis. And what were they? The Racers?
Yeah.
And then Edmonton.
It's the WHA. Yeah.
Yeah, the WHA. And the OHA. What's the OHA? Toronto Hockey Association? Ontario Hockey Association.
Yeah, that would make
Probably.
sense. Probably before he went professional.
Yeah, that has to be. Then you have WHA, like X was saying. Then you have his playoff record from that year. 13 goal points. Jesus.
Edmonton.
Yeah, that uniform that he has on. What is that? Like, I see the C, and that's what I thought.
Calgary.
Calgary.
Well, I mean, I have no clue. So, sorry.
Oh, that might be the Canadian Olympic team.
I could see that.
But did he ever play for the Olympics?
I mean, If I was playing in the Winter Olympics, I'd get this motherfucker on the team.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
Edmonton playoffs, Edmonton playoffs, Edmonton playoffs, Edmonton playoffs, Edmonton playoffs. All the way up
the
until
Kings.
88, 89 when he switched over to Los Angeles. Yeah, it says Canada on it.
yeah, so that must have been like a fucking, like a national thing or something like that. You know?
Possibly. But, yeah, then you got this. Los Angeles. 93-94 was the only year he did not participate in a playoffs.
Oh, wow.
He was in, well, aside from his rookie year. His second year in, playoffs. More. All the way until you get to there in 93. And then from 93 to 95, he never went to the playoffs. I guess the Kings weren't doing so hot.
Probably not.
Then he switched over to St. Louis, went to the playoffs. New York, playoffs. Regular season. 1,335 games. Yeah.
His goals and points are just absolutely insane.
It's nuts.
I think I was just reading before I stopped
awards.
reading about it that the only time that he didn't get the Hart Trophy for MVP was like he got nearly edged out by a Pittsburgh Penguins player who scored 199 points for the season or something. It was nuts.
And what year was that?
I can't remember.
87, 88.
Yeah, that has to be it.
It was probably 87, 88.
Because it's 79, 80, 80, 81, 81, 82, 83,
Yeah.
84, 85.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're actually right.
All right.
He was an all-star from 80 till 90. Good lord.
All right, guys. Well, I think we hope you guys enjoyed this little sports game adventure of ours. Dave loves this game, so if you guys enjoyed this one, let us know. We'd be happy to pull this one out again for you guys for a second episode.
Straight up.
In the future, and we also have another little surprise for you on Patreon if you guys want to see that. And it just fair warning, it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, go ahead and check out our socials if you'd like. Insta, TikTok, Facebook, Blue Sky, Threads, and Facebook, if I didn't already say that.
Did we say TikTok?
I said that.
Okay.
And yeah, so all of those, and we hope you guys have a good rest of your day. We will see you guys next time.
Yes, sir.
Happy holidays, guys.
Soccer bopper, soccer bopper, soccer bopper, soccer bopper, soccer bopper.
Now say you're sorry.